Right before I started recording, I was attacked by the exact same fire keys that tried to attack me at the end of the video last time. Fortunately for him, he never learned his lesson. Hey everybody, it's the Mechmaster 14. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we made it further through the Fire Temple and managed to get up here. I believe we're on floor... Only floor 3? Okay, I guess we are. I thought we were on floor 4. But Navi has something to show us before we actually get started here. She says, "Can you see down from here? Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia?" I didn't mean to cast Furor's Wind. That was a mistake. What I meant to do is I meant to actually show that we actually are right above that room. So let me just dispel that warp point right now, and let's get playing. To start things off, in this room, it's a bit interesting. We have to walk to the end of this room. However, when we go in between these pegs, there are fire barriers that stop you. Well, I actually need those hearts. Not really. So we're trying to get to that door. Oh yeah, by the way, those things shoot out fire. Oh, I hit myself into the fire, like if my sword bounced off the wall and then hit into the flame. Now is also a good time to point out that I'm really bad at this room. Like as soon as the fire only appears when you get really close to it, and as soon as I notice that the fire is there, I'm already walking into it. Because that's the way the brain works. You only have so much time to react. Now, I don't think we can do anything with this goron in here first. Actually, I don't think we know what they say if you don't say them yet. Please don't eat me. If you telling me, you'll get a terrible stomachache. You'll be sorry. So that's basically what they say. Well, I'm not exactly sure how they think Valvagia made it into a room like this. Anyways, now we're into the other part of the room. If you're wondering, you actually do have to go through that door to get to this side of the room. Oh! Thought you could sneak... Yeah, you thought you could sneak up on me, but I was too smart for you. Alright, I think those flames actually go off in intervals. I'm so bad at this room! Actually, wait a minute. I think there's something in that door right there. We might actually have to go back around in order to get it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back around in order to get to that door. I think it's something pretty important, so I don't want to miss out on it. In fact, I think it might be the compass. Oh, yeah, I thought you could fool me that time. Although that thing fooled me. Alright, made it around that. I swear I touched that boulder, but it didn't hurt me. Ha! Spin attack to kill that guy. Oh! Dang it. It's so annoying, this fire room. I know it's supposed to be a fun little puzzle, but I find it so annoying. Ha! I killed you and I couldn't even see ya. I'm just like smoking these keys. And that pun was not intended. So we go into this room. And all that's in here is a chest. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? You probably already know what it's going to be. It is the compass! Since I said it, you probably knew what it was going to be. Alright, so we now have the compass. That's pretty good. I've been waiting to get this thing for a long time. Oh. Oh, jeez! Give me some time, game. Wow. One last thing I want to show you. This is a fake door. It'll fall on top of you if you try to open it, so don't try to open it. It's pretty obvious to tell if they're fake because they're like protruded outwards, and And if you just blow them up with a bomb, they just get destroyed. Nothing else happens. There's actually another one right over on this side. Oh. I actually reacted to that one. No. Oh. That's like the third time I've hit that one. Now we have to make it back over to that giant wall of fire that we saw before. That I'm not sure I pointed out, actually. I hate rooms like this. Ow! Yeah, you can't hurt me that time, because I have invincibility frames. So you press down the switch, and that causes the wall of fire to temporarily disable. The route through is right around here. Oh, come on, break these jars. There we go. It took me forever to break that one jar. And by the way, the wall of fire is magically back. I mean, I guess it could be shooting out of like that little vent there, because if you look really closely, you can actually tell like there is kind of a vent there. But what I will not accept is the fact that the fire is 2D. Like, it's not even a 2D sprite, it's literally just 2D. Anyways, go through here and... Oh! It's a trap! And it actually got me that time. By the way, I actually didn't know that it was a trap. I knew it. So you blow up the door, and that reveals the way to a real door. That has a creepy face on it. And now we have the mini-boss of this dungeon. This is a fire dancer, extinguish the flames. If you remember, one of the gorons from before said that if we ever saw a dancing creature made of fire, or that we were to throw a bomb at it to disable it. Or rather, to hurt it. Now that line was a little bit of a lie, because you don't actually throw bombs to hurt it. What you actually do is you have to throw a bomb at it to stun it. And then you actually do like a jump attack or sword swing, whatever you want to call it, to hurt it. After you hurt it a bit, it's going to actually change its fire color. I'm not exactly sure what it means. Anyways, after you hit it 3 times, because that's the magic number for bosses in games, it eventually just explodes and dies. Walk up here, I almost fell off, and it's a magic elevator, just like the one we saw in the last episode. Man, who knew that the medieval people had so many magic elevators? That crystal switch right there, I think that's another one of those switches where you have to extinguish the fire. Yeah, it is. Oh, that didn't work. I'm trying to, like, do it perfectly so that it drops off the side. There we go. Also, that fire wasn't perfectly centering on the steel beams. That was... Ugh. I hate how that fire wasn't centered on like the steel grates. And I'm so bad at talking. Anyways, make our way up here, and we're in another circular room that we saw when we were in the room where we got the gold rupee. I'm not sure what's down there, but I'm assuming it's not good. Oh, I think we're right above the room where we saw the trapped goron. I think we might actually be right above that room. So you press this switch, and that causes the chest, well, the flame around that chest all the way up there to go out. And once again, it's time, just like pretty much everything else we've seen. Alright, that was pretty easy. I look at that fire keys is just like waiting for the cutscene to end. He's just like, please hurry up so I can kill you. And we got one of my favorite items in the game. This is the Megaton Hammer. Press C to smash and break junk. Oh, that one actually got me. I think that's the first time I've ever been hit by a fire keys in this video. So I should probably explain how the Megaton Hammer works. Oh, but not before we kill this guy. Or not. So the way the Megaton Hammer works, I actually wonder if I can kill the fire keys with this. Come on, why are you running? Nobody else runs from me. You know, he's probably being smart. He's like, I know what happens to my brother when they run into you. They die. So that's actually a smart move. Now the way you use the Megaton Hammer is pretty obvious. You just press the button, or in my case, you flip the switch thing, and you smash stuff. Now if you see something like this that's slowly sticking up out of the ground, you can smash it with the hammer, and it'll fall. So now we're down here. We can smash statues like these, or totem poles, I guess. And apparently they don't crumble, they just shrink, because apparently this is a shrink ray. Yeah, it's not a hammer, it's a shrink ray. Oh, you can! You can kill Keese with the Megaton Hammer. Where'd that guy go? Oh. Have we seen that in Fire Keese before? Like, I'm not sure we have. Yeah, they touch torches and then they become Fire Keese again. Screw you. Ooh, more arrows. I prefer magic because I'm almost out, but whatever. So whenever you see a face like this, just pound it in with a Megaton Hammer. Because that's what you do when you see a person's face. You pound it in. The hammer. Now we can grab one of these boxes because that blue switch down there requires one. Did it slap? That was funny. I was wondering if it was still going to stay open even though the box slid off. That was pretty funny. Make it through here. I believe we're on the 4th floor. It's like the most pathetic floor. It looks like... just looks like something looks like something I'm so bad with words right now. It looks like something a 2-year-old drew. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like something squilly that I drew as a 2-year-old. Oh. Also, one design detail that I really like about the Megaton Hammer is that if you look closely, Link has to hold it with 2 hands because it's so heavy. Like, I really like that. It's pretty small, but it's a design detail that I really like. Also, Link, get in the hole. Ow. I can still get up here, right? Good. That pillar falls down when you, that pillar falls down from the ceiling when you hammer it down. And now we could hammer down that pillar that would allow us to get to the room where Darunia is. But I don't think we're going to do that quite yet. Instead, we go to the switch. Navi tells us that the switch looks rusted. And of course, you can't stand on it because the switch is rusted. But apparently, because of logic, if you just pound the switch in with enough force, it'll work anyways. And something that doesn't make sense at all is that if you go back out, the switch is magically back to normal. Like, there's a difference between Rust and Magic game. Like, Rust... Can Rust actually make things stay in one place? I guess it could. Anyways, now we see that Song of Time block, you know what we have to do. If you guess the Song of Time, then you don't win anything because that was pretty obvious. I think we're just looking at the Song of Time block, just vanishing. That's pretty weird. Make an epic jump over there, and I think Link teleported up a bit because I definitely know for a fact that his hands were far gone past the ledge. We pound this rusty switch in. And that frees the Goron. So what do you have to say? You're free to go. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple, but the Goron special crop won't work on it. Do you have anything stronger? Well, considering you just saw me use that giant hammer, you could assume that I do. You found a small key. Alright, pretty obvious. Not sure why I said that with such excitement when it's pretty obvious that the chest had a small key in it. So we walk back out here, and now we can pound this pillar in. Just like you did in Super Mario 64. Yeah, does anyone remember that from Super Mario 64? Like, it is decreed that one shall pound the pillars. No? Okay. Also, apparently Link did not take any damage from that fall, even though it was super long. I mean, I guess you kind of have to take that fall if you stand right on the pillar and smash it in. But still, like, if I fell from here into that lava, obviously I'd be hurt by the lava, but I'd still take fall damage probably. But right there, I fell from like, well, I would have had to fall from at least 2 stories, and I'm perfectly fine. But that's Nintendo logic. I thought the bats were going to attack me for a second. Oh, they are. Oh, he's backing off. Nobody escapes me. There we go. I told you nobody escapes me. Got killed from your feet. Oh. I keep clicking things that I don't mean to click. Also, I guess this statue isn't technically a totem pole because, well, totem poles have faces on multiple levels. That sounded really bad. But yeah, totem poles have like multiple faces, one on each level, and that thing just had one face, so it wasn't technically a totem pole. But anyways, that's all the time we're going to have for this video. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to be finishing up the Fire Temple and freeing the last of the Gorons from Volvagia's grasp. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe because that really helps out the channel. And before I sign off for good, let's kill that last keys. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Mick Master, out.